Ah, goodness. All of those lovely little beeps as I wait to get the confirmation that, yes, we are live now. I'm Boundy, Psychic Medium, and I'm streaming to my YouTube channel, mytimetv.live on Facebook, my Boundy page on Facebook, and Leanne, Winston, Psychic Medium Intuitive Coach. I think she's got the label as on her page over there in Facebook as well, or over here in Facebook as well. Goodness. Now, because of, and I can see that we've already got Milena here, and we have Diane. G'day. And we have Tash. Tash, how are we tonight? Well, that's the thing. Not the 100%, so it is going to be a very short show tonight. Leanne herself is feeling quite, I think, tired and flat at the end of a busy week. And I myself didn't make it for my live this morning because of not the 100% factor. So I'm still not 100%, so it is going to be a short show. So just keep watching though, because what I thought I would do, even though Leanne won't be here, g'day LaShawna, lovely to see you here, and a Happy New Year, yes it is. So as far as tonight's show goes, there won't be card pull readings for everyone, but I'll do a quick, you can tell I'm already flat. I'm struggling to actually keep my mind going. And yes, it is hard. Sometimes it's just like that, isn't it? So Rachel, g'day, lovely to see you here too, and evening to you, Tonya. And you've said hi to me that way. Yeah, cool. Thanks, LaShawna. Lovely. Yeah, you feel a pain. I dare say you probably have the fibro as well. And yeah, there's certainly things in our lives that do pull us down a little bit, drag us back in how our energy levels are. And that at the moment, I think, is happening, well, for me. And I dare say for Leanne, we are planning to move onwards to doing a weekend, extended weekend of psychic readings from next Wednesday. So I've got the links here to actually place them here for those who are in the Bordertown and Mount Gambier region, and also the forthcoming Renmark one in March that you can book with. Now, I do have those here. There's the actual Bordertown trip. That's that one. And it should actually come up with the messages for the links sitting in our comment stream on each of the pages, I dare say. So I'm hoping that works. And this one here is to the Mount Gambier one. Even though they look the same with the pictures, they are actually a separate link that should take you to the Bordertown one on the 19th to 21st, and then the Mount Gambier one from the 21st to the 23rd. So we're quite looking forward to actually going to those places. There is some spaces to be booked yet. We're not fully booked out at this point in time, but you might need to be quick to actually get in on that one. So, and certainly do ignore the troll spammer who is, I've just noticed, popping up in my stream. It may be that someone's already deleted that, which would be good, is there. So, and this is the one that's the forward notice of the Renmark weekend that we're going to be up there from the 25th to 27th. I think that Leanne probably does have a mistake in hers. There's somewhere it says the 24th, but I know I've booked the accommodation for the 25th. So that's what will be happening at that point. So that's where that one is with those links. And what we've got now is, and I will put this one up because I've got this link here that is, I've been trying out the the QR codes and having a bit of a play. So that's actually to my normal reading spot sessions. So I don't want to get that too confused with the other events on the weekend. So I was just putting that there. Don't need to really have that for too long. I just realised that's for the normal session of the half an hour. It's not quite the same as the weekend readings because we do have the extra that needs to go on top for the weekend travel and accommodation. So that's what that's there for. Now, I am just going to pop over to the My Time account just to make sure that that one is actually going to be deleted. So I dare say reported spam and etc. for those that think that putting their links on someone else's post is polite, because it damn well isn't. So, and it looks like someone has been doing that, or the factors have gone in that does it automatically. I'm just going to make sure. So that's why it seems like I'm probably raving on a bit, but I'm just doing it myself as well, so I know that that is properly banned, hidden and everything else. Right, so that's fine. Now, it has really been interesting energy lately as we, I was watching and moderating for Leanne on Wednesday night, and certainly there is energy shifts happening and things coming about, especially the Mercury retrogrades happening. I think that's kicked in already now. So, started. I don't really want to put the resources from a computer into bringing up my Astro Gold, but the astrology is there where it's coming in at the moment. Now, I think I'm not sure if I said hi to Louisa. I'm just going back to the highs. And we've got Natalie here as well. G'day, how are you? And Sarah, wonderful to see you here too. And you know I love that clover. And Jody, g'day. Lovely to have you here. And Michaela, thank you so much for your messages this morning too. Well, actually, yeah, it was this morning. By the time I had been able to get up from bed, it was nearest midday, near midday. And unfortunately, just what it is. And it was so nice to read the messages. Thank you. And they're from Rachel as well, to me as well. Thank you so much. And, I'm sure we will both start feeling better. I think it really is showing up the importance of taking care of yourself, not getting so much into the work. It's almost, is it a workaholic role? You get so involved in what we're wanting to share with other people that I'm in the rabbit holes that I go down. I don't know how Leanne does it with the number of courses and membership she's got and all the rest. It's a lot to manage. And also the events that she does create, like as in the live store. What do you call them? Like the events, the fairs, because I'm pretty sure she's got some up her sleeve. You'll hear about that at the right time. And what it does is it does take a lot of energy, and we forget that we need to take the break and actually move and actually drink enough water, because that's part of what my own issue is. And you can't, that in itself brings forward that is the brain. I wouldn't say brain fog, but it certainly does not let the brain function properly if you're not drinking enough water. We really need to be drinking enough water and exercising, and that's the one thing I know I don't do enough of. But it's making sure, program it in. Make sure that you yourselves are looking after you, because then you can be that is to your best for others around you. But ultimately, it is for your betterment and being the best you that you can be too. So do that. And we've got Kel who's saying that she hasn't been on live for ages, or seen her live for ages. Oh, it has been interesting. Yes, life is interesting. I find it just so exciting just to be alive, because we've got so much to look forward to be thankful for, to sense in that. Well, for me, it's the excitement of what is next, what's the adventure, what more is there. And even if it's changing our mind. Hi, Dana. Sorry, I forgot to say hi even in that. It's in the middle of the flow, wasn't I? And putting it forward, intention, having that decision within self and the perspective to make sure we are living in joy, make sure we are living from the heart and being, really centered from that love. And it's not just the agape love, it's not just the in love feeling and needing to feel love, it's being it. And there is a slight difference. And I'd suppose the older you grow into that a little more in its understanding. And I just love the adventure it's been so far. And I look forward to what is coming still. It's great fun. It is great fun. It's excitement, anticipation, I suppose. And Nat, the hand, well, yes, it is a happy Friday, even though it was a different one. The hand is fine. The more that I'm actually using that thumb, sometimes it gets a bit tired, but it's actually coming along quite well. It is 4 months since having the surgery, so I can move it mostly. If I use it too much, it gets like I can hardly, but that's what exercise is. It's what rehab is. So it's all good. It's all good. And thank you so much for everyone and your concern too as I've moved along with it and progressed with that healing. So not sure if you're here, but hope so. Yeah, you are here. If I'm in here, you're in here. I'm in here, Jen. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Now, there's those links that are in the comments. I've just got to try and find the comments in between. And that's where Michaela was saying, hope I feel better soon. So thank you. And second week back to work and you've been flat out. And that's the energy of a new year too. We start to actually get back to what feels like it's in that back to normal. And in that back to normal, we start to be on autopilot too. And we do need to remember to have those rests, do what we need to take a bit of a break, even if it is sitting down for 10 minutes and doing some deep breathing and just sitting in that Zen space, letting your shoulders go. And there you go. I better not do it right now or else I'll end up going off on Lululand, wherever that might take me. Not good when you're doing a live stream. Now I'm trying to pick through all of those links and the other ones that were interfering. There's McKay. Oh, do they show up? They do, the little emojis. Aren't they lovely? They are lovely. And still rolling past that was a spammer. And then here we go, I think, pressing buttons again. There we go. Yeah, I am. I love pressing buttons, Michaela. I actually do. And there's some more to press shortly too. And thank you. Yes, I have. And you've done that and so have I. So the more that each and every one of us do that sort of reporting when we can know and see that someone is spamming on another person's post, the more Facebook gets the idea about that particular person or profile. I don't know how they do it, but somewhere it's there, isn't it? So Michaela, yes, on the Monday, and that's what was I referring to on the Monday? Must have been something. Hi Rachel, lovely to see you here. Beautiful smile there, love that. And you're welcome. Yeah, so Rachel, you're running a business, so it's pretty full on. And especially when there's that area of what we do at the moment in business and, well, I suppose others who work for bigger businesses, but those who are smaller solopreneurs type of businesses too, it is trying to get back into it fully because there is a level of catch up with the restrictions we've had and not being able to do as much as we've wanted to. Still remember, look after you. Don't get it too full on as such. So, and Joe, good evening to you. I love that sunset, really do. And here we go. And as a mum, we forget to take care of ourselves sometimes too, absolutely, because what you're doing is looking after children and others all the time. Fully understand that. 4 grown-ups now, 5 grandchildren. I do understand that. So, Marianne, hi, how are you? Lovely to see you here, and all we need is love and a little bit extra. But yes, love is the basis of everything we do. Absolutely. And Julie, hi, how are you? Now, I'm just about to get into the reading that I have got. I'm only going to do a pick from 3 tools, I'll call them. So we'll have a look in a sec. And here we go. Deborah, you're having a really hard time and need some spirit support. So just tune into your spiritual connections right now. If you're still here, do tap into that. And hopefully we can still see what I've got here, because the outside sunshine has gone. It was there. And Angelita, lovely to see you here too. Wonderful. It's nice to have new faces and people joining in. So thank you. Yes, it's the Mercury retrograde. Yeah, I thought that was about today. So for those who've asked for a card or a little reading now, and that's David, Pauline, yes, love a card, and Louisa, yes, and here's Natalie. So what I'm going to do is switch over to this, and hopefully it's not too dark. Can you see the cards there? And what I'm going to do, because I'm using the screen share from Ecamm, I can do a different shape here. So I've got the circle, as you can see, around me, and I've got the cards. I've got Leanne's. Oh, I've got to get the cover. Oh, I did have them there. Hang on. I had them all set out properly. Leanne's Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck. Now, I haven't put the link for that in that live cell space at the moment. It is Inner Soul Guidance. Actually, I will just put that there for you. If you want to get the cards for yourselves, because I'm very happy to promote Leanne's cards. And there you go. Oh, did it go through? Just there's a time delay when I actually type something in to when it comes up. So hopefully that link will work for you. Okay, good. I think it has. So what we'll do is actually jump to these. The deck that is this deck is the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck that I use every morning. So that's what this one is. And this tin of charms is the Labyrinth Through Time, Unlocking Your Destiny. What I'm going, and it is, if you look on the Etsy site, you'll see, look for Tea with Karen, spelt with an I. So I bought these last year. Absolutely love the tin and the whole concept and what we do. I'm not going to spend time on doing readings with these tonight, but I might have some time tomorrow. Look, I just don't know what time I'll have over the weekend. Is that focusing? There, Tea with Karen. Look up that phrase, Tea with Karen, on Etsy, and I'm pretty sure that's her shop there. So what we'll do, I've got those there. I'm going to swap it round, because what I'll do is the weekend reading is going to be this card here, the top one. I have pre-shuffled and I haven't looked at them, so I have no idea what they are. This one is the snake. So shed your skin, prepare to heal and transform. You're always evolving. So that's an indication of being prepared to go through some changes. You are growing and expanding and learning more and more that you will be needing in the coming weekend, I'll say. So that what you need is that little bit of a wiggle room. You know how, well, if you've seen some of the documentaries, you know how they sort of wriggle out and slide out of their skin. Do a little bit of activity that's going to give you that extra push to shed that skin. That's what I'm getting from that card. Combining that with, oh my goodness, what have we been talking about? Oh, you can see I've got my ceiling fan on in the reflection. We've got the heart card from the Lenormand deck. Absolutely, we've got to center this from our heart space. Really know, feel, and be that love for ourselves first and others as we contribute to the realm of interaction and relationships with others, and that growing of who we are out to the connection that is our partner or our family, and our community. You know, we do live with other people around and about us. Our energies do expand and affect like the ripple of the pebble in the pond. It's going to spread out and move through to our country, to the global network of energies, because we are not isolated. We're not alone in any of this by a long shot. Okay, so there we go. Where have we got? Oh, so Kel, Tash, and Kathy, do tune into and absorb what you're receiving. And anybody else, Louise, and anyone else who's asked for a card, tune into these cards. We are shifting and changing and growing from that heart base. Now I'm just going to choose one charm from this pot, and that's it. So what we have, I'm just trying to put it so that it's easily seen. Wow. What we've got is the dragon. We've got the energy of the dragon. Now the dragon puts fire into our bellies. It has the, oh, and it's not going to focus properly because it's just not quite right. It has that burning passion, the desire to be the magic, to really sweep through the skies with ease, to be that power and strength and getting things done in the way that we want to, and being that magical being that we want to be, and having everything we need to have in our life manifest. That's not going, oh, is it going to focus? I don't know. But know that that is the dragon. And they are both beautiful cards, aren't they, Tash? Absolutely beautiful combination for our weekend ahead. And thank you, Diane. Lovely, lovely. Thank you. So even if you need to come back and just remind yourself or write a note which cards it is, it's the snake. It's that transformation of shedding the skin. It is shifting through all of that. And as you know, like the dragon is like the snake with wings and the fire, fire breathing. It's just taking that energy and really shifting it up and becoming as mobile as what the ground to the air can be in all forms and transformations that it can be, because the dragon is magical and we are being from the heart with this. So really tap into your heart space through this weekend. If you do feel a bit of the gripes and the energies of that Mercury retrograde, just give pause. Press that pause button and take the breaths and the time to allow the energy to flow through to what is next. And know that you are in a growth stage. You are in that change stage over this weekend, and be gentle with yourself. Nurture. Make sure you've got enough water in your system as well, because we are physical beings. We sometimes forget that in our energies and moving things forward because we're excited for what we're doing. Just make sure you do have that pause and take it forward with gentleness, compassion for self and others, because we're all in it together, remember. So thank you so much for being here and for sharing your time with me. And I love sharing my time with you, but I'm just nearly at the end of my energy levels at the moment. So thank you so much. Certainly pass on to others that we are here, Leanne and Leanne. I mean, she's not with me tonight here, but we just work so well together, and it's just lovely to share the weekends. The links are there. Share those out for those who may be from the lower southeast, as in Bordertown and Mount Gambier in South Australia. Renmark in March. We are certainly open to other states if there's enough numbers to make the trip worth it, because it does cost to travel. But we're enjoying that expansion ourselves of reaching out to others if they're after the type of psychic mediumship that we're offering and the services that we can do with, well, other tools. I am going to start traveling with my Healy and doing healing sessions with that, counselling sessions. And that's this little device. I will hold it up. I haven't got that written up yet. So, but it's something I've been using since late 2020. So I love it. I'm finding it's very beneficial with some of the things that really you can't put a finger on, and that little device definitely assists. It helps just know, and the frequencies, oh, tops. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And to you, Tash, thank you as well. Thank you for that. And yes, I'm about to recharge. Go and have a ginger beer. I've nearly finished it. A nice Bundaberg ginger beer. It's just off the fridge cold, which is how I like it, because I don't like the brain freeze, with my nice stainless steel straw that I bought the other day, just so that I can be earth conscious, so that I'm not, all of that recycling type stuff. Thank you. Sorry. Oh, Geraldine, I'm so sorry you're here at this point in time that I've nearly finished. So, because I've just got to go. I'm just starting to really feel flagged. And it is big energy changes and lots of growth. Love it. Thank you, Louisa, for being here. And I appreciate that I can be actually very thankful. And love your sister too, can come through. She may have, in how you're understanding what the 2 cards and the charm might be. She could be giving you strength in that dragon. And Kel's just great seeing you on live, also listening to you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you again. Have a lovely time to each and every one of you over your weekend. And thank you, Katia, sending healing and love. Oh, thank you. It just sometimes needs that little lift. So thank you so much. So until tomorrow morning, I am planning still to be on at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Unlike this morning, it didn't happen, but I still had a live stream today. It was just closer to after lunch. That's it. We'll see what happens for tomorrow. So tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, thank you so much for being here, even for this shortened time tonight. And thank you, Nat. Keep being the best you that you can be. And especially just that quick reminder of the cards here. We go flashback. Allow, give permission, and really enjoy that transformation out of that skin, that shedding of the old, and moving into the new, and the magic of the dragon with the heart at that center. Be that completely, and trust in how that transformation is moving you ahead in being the best you that you can be. So thank you for being here, and namaste until tomorrow. Bye for now. Oh, thank you.